Okay, this is me, M. Chelsea Cabanillas. I don't ever spell out the Mary for legal issues and problems I have because there are 3 Marys. Go next slide, please. Let me explain the Cabanilli crew. These are my 3 siblings. That's myself, my little sister, my big brother, and my little brother. So we all have the same names as each other. These 2 girls here are Mary Chelsea, Mary Channing, Anthony Chase, Anthony Chance, and my parents' names are Anthony and Mary. So there are way too many of us, and what was supposed to be cute, and then we all get the family names, is a legal disaster. Don't do it. If you haven't had children yet, spare them, give them their own name. This is us today. Chase is the only one that's married, and that's his wife Ashley next to him. So yeah, that's where the name situation comes from. My name is technically Mary, but I don't go by it. I do have it on it. That's where the M is on all my agency because of legal reasons. Next. Okay, a few of my favorite things I wanted to talk about. This is America's Taco Shop. If you guys follow me on social media, you know I have a thing for tacos, and I really love going to this particular place. I am an Arizona native. My dad was born and raised in Casa Grande, my mom in Chandler, and I also was born and raised in Chandler. This is Maxie. I love this picture because she's kind of looking to the side like she's a model of some kind. So I post this wherever I can because it's adorable. And she's 8 years old and she's so cute. And that's me and my sister. We went to California for a trip I earned through American Family. We're on the couch. Anyone know where that couch is from? Thank you. Yes. Okay, so that's the best show ever. And I constantly will make references to it, so this was really fun to see the set there. Okay, all right, in college, I picked up this habit of dancing. Dancing is the soul, singing is one of my favorite quotes because I totally believe it. That's how I feel about dancing. This is myself a little in the costumes, but these are costumes from our competitions. As I think I've told some of you, we would go to the largest national competition in the United States is called the Ohio Star Ball. By day, us college kids would compete against each other, and then by night, we would go to the professional competition. People from all over the world were coming to compete in the biggest competition in the U.S. Amazing experience. Fur coats, like all the classic, what you would think of with a ballroom and the wood floor. Amazing, amazing, amazing. So I did that 3 times during college, so it really speaks to my heart. I still do it just for fun. I go to Latin nights at different places in the community. I don't really perform as much because it's a really late night experience and I have to take life serious. Okay, go ahead. So Auntie Chelsea, I picked up this whole job about 6 years ago. This one's 6. And it's awesome. I love being an aunt to these 2. This is Tiana, also known as Lily by day. That night for Halloween, she turned into Tiana. This is brave Merida, little Belle. And that's also another picture of Belle. I posted that for Crystal's benefit. She's decided she wants to be a photographer. So she takes really hilarious pictures. They're criminally ugly. It's like she manages to get the worst angle of anyone she takes a picture of. And we have a lot of laughs from that. So I really enjoy spending time with them. They live in California, and so I get to see them more often. They just moved from North Carolina to California, so I get to see them more often. And next. Loving my community. So I am really, like I mentioned, I love to dance and I love to volunteer. So I like to give back often and get involved in my community. I don't know why that picture is weird, but this is Singleton Moms. I'm really involved in them. I do that at least once a month. I will volunteer with them at their kitchen. I'm their kitchen manager. I welcome all the volunteers and explain what Singleton Moms is all about. And that's right. And this is also a picture of us, my care team. We do the cleanings for a particular mom or a dad. Will come in monthly and do bathrooms, do the whole works for the family. Because obviously, if they're fighting cancer, they're not themselves and don't always feel up to cleaning. Get Phoenix, I'm involved in. I know a lot of you have heard of it, have checked us out. Maddie, Fabro, Joe. So we do Get Phoenix. This is a picture of myself and my mentee. I volunteer with Phoenix Youth at Risk. So just high school kids that are at risk for not finishing high school. So this was my mentee. And then that's the Ronald McDonald House. I've worked with the Red Shoe Society, a young professionals group that does like cleanings of the rooms and gets them spruced up. So AmFam. So in college, actually in high school is when I originally started working for American Family. I was a customer service representative for another agent that was building their agency. I immediately loved it. As soon as I turned 18, I got my licenses and I still wanted to go to college. So I went to that and just continued to work for other agents during my college experience. My senior year of college, I was graduating with a degree in accounting. So then because I got my grades, I got a direct admin into the master's program at WB Carey for taxation. Yes! Can you believe it? Yes! So I do technically have a master's of taxation, and I was a tax accountant for 2 days. I rocked that cubicle life for 2 days, and then I quit. And I went back to my original plan, which was to go to college, get a business degree so that I could open my own insurance agency with American Family. So that is what I did. I've always loved working for them. I put some pictures of a couple of things I'm involved in. This is a big dream gathering that I participated in. If you guys have seen any of our marketing, a favorite thing of mine about American Family is our marketing and the angle we've taken to avoid talking about conversations with price, right? Because obviously insurance is, driven down to more of a commodity, and we're just mostly talking about price and selling the same thing. However, there is more to it, as I try to demonstrate in my commercial each week, just more about people not knowing or understanding what they have or how to use it to their benefit when they are in a tight spot. And American Family is all about this dream campaign. We talk about those things because that could be, you could lose your dream in a sense. I know it can be kind of cheesy, but you can lose a dream in the sense that you are involved in a claim, you don't have the proper insurance, and while accidents are accidents, there is somebody at fault. And if that's you and you didn't have the proper insurance, your things and your income are at risk. You could be in a situation where your wages are being garnished for years to pay someone off because of something you were responsible for. And an insurance policy, if you were told and educated appropriately, could have avoided all of that. Just making, all of us are paying for it in some way because it's a legal requirement here. So I'm all about the fact, educating you, so whatever money you are spending on that policy, you're maximizing that dollar and getting a policy that would protect you from a situation of potentially ruining your dreams. So I love that it's a positive message and always encouraging people to go after the things they care about and dream about. So I think that's really awesome. American Family's done that. So that really speaks to my heart. So I always volunteer for whatever things we're doing. I always try to participate and spread the good word. I put a picture, I found this was a car. A claims adjuster obviously was having lunch, but I took a picture with this car. So I just wanted, this is a reminder to me to talk about the claims. As I've mentioned, my agency is 5 years old, but I have been with the company for 12 years. And I've never, if I can maybe count 5 times that I've been frustrated or disappointed with how a claim was handled. And usually it's a matter of a personality conflict with the person that was assigned to my client. But they've always managed to make me feel proud of the effort they go into and getting the customer what they deserve and maximizing their policy. Granted, maybe Justin has a few different things to say about that. I'm just kidding. So I've always felt really proud about that and made me feel really comfortable about giving people our insurance policies and selling them, because I know during the claim process I'm not going to feel awkward about the company always trying to get out of it, because that's a part that I really don't have control, right? That's a corporate type piece of it. So that is the vulnerable part for me when I am suggesting that this is a good idea for someone and you guys trust me. That would make it really hard for me if I felt like the company was constantly disappointing myself and my insurance. So I'm always proud of that. And then lastly, this is just welcome to agency council. It's just a reminder, I actually serve on a council that American Family has for agents to represent the field and the marketing, so that we're the voices of that. And we go back to Madison, where our headquarters are, 3 times a year, and we give the corporate partners feedback of what it's like really in the field with the insureds. What do they need? What endorsements are we missing? What coverage options? How are claims handled? Our digital strategy? What do they want in their apps? So it's a really cool way for us to communicate with each other. And I represent Arizona, so I do that 3 times a year. So that's pretty cool. Okay, I protect dreams for a living. So I already kind of touched on this. This is a picture of the office building. I do not own that building. There's a suite in there that is mine. But I also don't own. And then this is the interior of my office. I have it all branded to American Family, the dream, the color scheme. It ties right in with what American Family projects out to everybody. And then my last slide here is just the people behind the dream. So I just wanted to talk a little bit about the actual people that I'm insuring and how I can help people in different situations, so you guys can help support my business as my sales representatives, just so you know who I help. So I can help people, obviously older in life. This gentleman here was a cold call, and he's awesome. I was making cold calls one day. It's Ted Saylor, my friends, and he still goes to his garage shop every day and works and manages his auto repair shop. And I insure his business. I insure his personal portfolio, home and auto insurance. And this is, is Lexi in here? No, she's not in here. You guys might recognize that face, but this is a single mom with her teenage daughter. I'm helping them through their different search situations that they might need and explaining what that looks like for them. And then this is Crystal in action. So she has a business that she needs insured that I can help her, that I've helped her with. Then you've got the newlyweds. Those are clients of mine that just got married, and they're combining their households, answering those questions. What does that look like? What's best for us? I had this coverage. Yeah, 1 minute. I had this coverage, and he has this coverage. What should we do? What's best for us? So those conversations I can help with. And then that is a baby that I insure. And the new couples now having children. What does that look like? Now your priorities are changing. What is our limits? Now all of a sudden when you have someone that you care about more than anything you ever have, people slow down. They don't want to necessarily buy insurance online. They want to ask questions. How does that impact my family? And how can I protect my little one? So that I can help with. And then that's another picture of Maxie, because our home insurance does have pet coverage. So I can also help people who love their Maxies.